Hi guys, talk of serendipity. I just finished an amazing I'm in Business Time to Thrive for a Quantum Freedom group with Dr. Smiley. The value was superb, but I'm still tickled because listen, one of the my favorite universal laws is the law of synchronicities. And with the law of synchronicities, whenever you're following God's path, there are these little tender mercies that are popping up, which are synchronicities. We talked so much today about the importance of joyful, persistent, disruptive way of following God's path. And Dr. Smiley is bold, and it is important. Why? Because he's doing a boldathon. He is actually having 50 human beings, men and women of impact that are gloriously bold physically without hair, but more importantly, bold disruptively, societally on his show. And he just learned about it minutes before our live. And we're just going page after page after page. And we're on page 73 of our Worthy Me, Victoria Rader, Worthy Me movement. And here's our quote. The page quote on 73 is from Tara Brach. There is something wonderfully bold saying yes to our imperfect life. One of the most bold, disruptive things you get to say is to say yes to your imperfect life. It is so tempting to say no. It is so tempting to say no to challenges. Now, it's very important to say no to the right things, but it is so important to say yes to your imperfect life because the imperfect life we all live is the container of wholeness and worth that God has placed within us that overcomes all of the temporary imperfections. So, because we are imperfect, our actions are imperfect, and so are those of people around us. So, think of great impact would be the second part of our journal of the page, which is I'm worthy of wholeness and I forgive. Who can you forgive yourself for being so deeply imperfect that their imperfect life and their imperfect choices possibly have derailed you? What if you chose today to forgive them so fully and completely that while they are free to live imperfectly, so are you, and you no longer strive for perfection, but you seek and implement daily excellence? That is our message today. And speaking of not perfections by excellence, our app is now fixed. So empowerme.love is now working, and I'm going to choose a blessing for this occasion for us. What would be the most aligned blessing as the app is tuning in and delivering a blessing for us? May you be blessed with power of the breath of life. Can't make it up. May your lungs expand and take in the joy of life. May you breathe out any anxiety and breathe in power and strength. Be blessed. Once again, the law of synchronicity. Love your imperfect life. Why? Because you are worthy of God's infinite love as a fuel for your life.